Welcome to Preparing for Class with Lexis. My name is Heather Caro, and I am your Lexis Nexis rep on campus. I just wanted to start by giving you a very brief background on myself. I was born and raised in Louisiana, where I also attended undergrad and law school. I graduated from Loyola Law in 2009 and passed the bar in Louisiana that summer. I then had a one-year judicial clerkship, so believe me, I know all about research and how important it is, and it's my goal over the next 3 years to teach you everything that you need to know about researching on Lexis so you can be an effective and efficient researcher. And that knowledge begins today. This video will provide you with insight on the tools that Lexis has to offer that will allow you to better prepare for class while you're in law school. I know your time is precious, so this video will be short and to the point and will show you how to save time when prepping for class. So how are we going to get you ready for class? Well, first, we're going to explore how to get a case and the tools that are available for you to understand the case better. Those tools include case summaries, head notes, and shepherds. The second focus will be on the other tools and perks that are available to you as a law student that will enhance your law school experience. Those include free printing, folders, rewards, and support. By the end of this short video, you will see how easy it is to use Lexis to prep for class. To begin, sign into Lexis at www.lexisnexis.com/law school. Here you'll have access to online tutorials, my contact information, as well as your rewards account, all topics that we will discuss at the end of this video. So let's click on Go to Lexis Advanced, which is located at the top left-hand corner of the screen, and that will take us over to Lexis Advanced, which is the same platform that 94% of the AmLaw 100 firms have access to. And so what are those AmLaw 100 firms? They are the largest law firms in the country. In addition to them, the U.S. federal courts and several agencies have Lexis. If you're familiar with Amazon or really any online shopping website, Lexis will be easy to use. You will start all searches in the red search box at the top of the page. Like those websites, Lexis will search our entire database for matches based on what you type into that box. So there are two ways that you can find a case. You can either enter a party name or you can enter the citation. So when I start to enter the party names, you'll notice that Lexis starts to give us suggestions just like Amazon would with our drop-down word wheel. When it's possible, it's always best to pull a case by using its citation. You can find the citation in your casebook or on your syllabus, and it's typically located directly below the party names. So this will ensure that you pull back the exact case that you're looking for and not just every case throughout time that has had the same party names as the case that you're searching for. So let's start with a case that might make you cringe slightly if you've already been assigned to read it. Reading and briefing this case is more like a hazing exercise in my opinion, more than anything else. The current law of personal jurisdiction, which mostly comes from cases you'll study later, like International Shoe and Schaefer, both of which you'll read and realize that the reading of the archaic language of Pennoyer is simply a law school scare tactic. I had to read this case for the first day of orientation. 3 hours and 4 read-throughs later, I still wasn't sure that I understood what I was supposed to be getting from that case. Had I known then what I know now, I could have saved a ton of time and energy and been the most prepared 1L called on at orientation. So let me help you become the hero of your section by teaching you how to completely understand a case and its issues before stepping foot into class. So as I mentioned, we could either type in the party names, or if you have the citation, you would definitely want to use that. So I'm going to type in 95 US 714. And one thing that you will notice is that I didn't use punctuation in my citation. You simply have to enter the address of the case, just like you would search for it if you were looking for this case in a book in the library. And Lexis will quickly pull it up for us once we run that search. So remember, a citation is simply the volume number followed by the reporter that the case can be found in, along with the page number that that opinion starts on. For the rest of the first semester, I spent every night reading and rereading cases. It would take me hours, and I still wasn't sure if I understood the case and what the actual issues were. I was scared to death to be called on in class, but lucky for you, I'm about to bestow some of those "I wish I had known then what I know now" tips on you. By using this tip, you can cut your reading time in half and feel better prepared for class and that uneasy feeling of getting called on. And let's be honest, who doesn't want that? By now, I'm sure that you've learned all about briefing cases for class. Well, Lexis actually provides you with case summaries that can help you brief your cases. At the top of the case, you'll see the party names, the citation, the date that the case was decided. But if you scroll down, you'll get to a section called the case summary, and it probably looks very similar to what you're doing when you're preparing for class. This is a mini case brief that our skilled attorney Lexis editors have created to help you. The procedural posture will tell you how this case got to this court. The overview will tell you the general facts of the case, and the outcome is what the court decided. So remember, case summaries should be used to supplement your reading, not substitute it. However, I do recommend reading the case summary on Lexis before reading the case in your casebook. It'll cut down on your reading time because you're going in already knowing the main point of the case and you know what you're looking for. So it's like knowing the end of the book before you read it, so you can really focus on and catch more of the details. After the case summary, you'll see the Lexis headnotes. The headnotes are the key points of law that are taken directly from the case and put at the beginning. Lexis headnotes are selected by skilled attorney editors. The Lexis headnotes are the only headnotes that contain the exact language of the opinion, which enables you to quickly locate critical black letter law from the case that you're reading. So if you familiarize yourself with these headnotes, because they're the key points of law, they're often the subject of the professor's questions in class, i.e., you're going to have the answer that you need when you get put in the spotlight. So, a professor may ask you if a personal summons on a party over which the court has no jurisdiction is necessary to constitute due process of law whenever you're reviewing this Pennoyer case. So, if you had read Headnote 3, you would be able to answer your professor's question with ease. You would tell your professor that the 14th Amendment validates that judgment rendered against non-residents without personal service of process because they're invalid, essentially because you can't debate someone's rights and duties in court that doesn't have jurisdiction over them because that violates due process of law. So therefore, I suggest putting the headnotes that you think are important into your personal notes. It helped me to have a quick reference to these when I was called on in class. If you feel like you need more help with a case or you know that you're going to be called on for a case in class, I suggest using Shepard's to get more information about your case. So what is Shepard's? It's a citator which you will learn much more about in your legal research class and in optional trainings with me. Shepard's will tell you what cases and other sources have cited to your case. It'll also tell you how those other cases have treated your case. So did they agree with the ruling in your case? Did they overrule it? Or maybe they distinguished themselves from your case. Shepard's is the gold standard in the legal industry. So it's useful to look at this to prepare for class because you can look at other cases that have cited to your case and have possibly explained the ruling from it. You can also find great treatises and other secondary materials that will explain your case. So how do you Shepardize? Well, you can easily access a Shepard's report by either clicking on the Shepard's signal next to any case name or by clicking the Shepard's button, Shepardize this document, on the right-hand side of the page. You will notice that a Shepard's report is divided into 4 tabs on the left-hand side of the page. The first tab is the appellate history, and it will tell you how your case has progressed through the court system. The next tab, citing decisions, will give you a list of cases that have cited to your case. The third tab, Other Citing Sources, will give you a list of secondary sources like treatises that have cited to your case. And the fourth tab contains the Table of Authorities, which will give you a list of every case that was cited in the opinion that you just Shepardized. So let's click on Other Citing Sources. And this is going to help us with class prep because just like websites like Amazon, you can narrow down your results by using the filters on the left-hand side of the screen. And so if we come down and under Content, select Treatises, treatises are often written by professors that are experts in their area of law. And so you can think of a treatise like going to talk to a professor during their office hours. So if we look at all of the treatises that have cited to the Pennoyer case, it will help us get a deeper understanding of Pennoyer and be better prepared for class. So as you can see, by using Lexis case summaries, headnotes, and treatises through Shepherd's, you will spend less time preparing for class and you will feel a lot better prepared if you're called on. So before we end our training, I do want to show you the other tools that I mentioned, as well as the perks that are available to you as a law student through your Lexis account that will enhance your law school experience. So now we're going to go through how you can save money with free printing, how you can stay organized with electronic folders, how you can earn while you learn and become a more effective and efficient researcher, and how you can get individualized help 24/7. So you should have learned during orientation that you have to use your student print account to pay for printouts. However, Lexis has 2 printers that you can use in the library at no charge. You can print anything on Lexis using those designated Lexis printers. And did I mention that Lexis is the only research provider that offers this service? So let's go back to our case so I can show you how to print to the Lexis printers. To do so, I'm simply going to click on the case name at the top of the page. And then in this drop-down menu, you'll see listed all of your delivery options. And the first one at the top is printing. All right, so the first time that you print, you will need to go to Choose New Settings. And then at the bottom of that screen, you'll be able to select which of the printers on campus you wanted to send your print job to. Remember, after you send it to the Lexis printer, even if you're not on campus, whenever you do arrive to pick it up, if you don't see it on the printer itself, make sure to check the bin that's located right next to the printer for your handout, where you'll be able to find it sorted alphabetically by your last name. Also, if you went green or you just wanted to save all of your documents electronically, you can do so through folders on your Lexis account as well. So to do that, the icon right next to that printer icon, your folder drop-down menu, you can select any folders that you've created in the past, or if you haven't created a folder up to this point, you would simply click on Choose a New Folder. At this point, I can create a new folder. Let's just call this one Class Prep, Create, and then I will be able to save any of those documents electronically, so I will later be able to come back and access any of these documents that I wanted to save but not necessarily print. So in addition to our great free printing and folder options, Lexis also has the only student rewards program for law students. To access your rewards account, you will need to go to the law school homepage, which is where we logged in. Once you're in Lexis Advanced, if you wanted to go back, it's over here in this drop-down menu at the top left-hand corner of the page. And if I come down and click on Lexis for Law Schools, that will take me back to the homepage. And then from there, I can click on Go to My Rewards, which shows me how many Lexis Rewards points I have. Only Lexis offers you an Earn While You Learn loyalty program. And this is where you can earn merchandise like Amazon.com gift cards for researching on Lexis Advanced, attending trainings, or completing other activities online. So you can see your rewards points balance from that homepage that I just showed you. And don't forget, you can participate. It's completely free, and the points build up very quickly. 400 points equals a $5 Amazon gift card. Finally, don't forget about the extra help that you can get through Lexis. You can access the help options from the LexisNexis for Law Schools homepage. My contact information, as well as the student rep's contact information, can be found on the left-hand side of the page. You can also contact Lexis customer support at 1-800-45-LEXIS. You can count on that unparalleled support from research experts whenever you need it. From on-campus training and support to our 24/7 customer support and live chat, which is from 8 a.m. to 1 a.m., you're never alone. We're always here to help. Today, I hope that you learned that Lexis can help reduce your reading time and better prepare you for class by using the tools like case summaries, headnotes, and Shepherd's, and that Lexis is here to enhance the law school experience by providing you with free printing, folders, rewards, and 24/7 support. I hope you found this short video very helpful. Please let me know if you have any follow-up questions at all, and I look forward to working with you throughout law school.